24 hours with Bomber Command is to gain the clearest impression of the RAF's non-stop offensive. Already extremely powerful, its crushing effect on the enemy's war machine is growing fast. Start any fine morning with the Bostons. From many stations, these American-built bombers fly on raids against military targets in enemy-held territory across the Channel. Many targets every day. The pictures you're going to see were shot by RAF cameramen during actual raids. First, an operation by 2 Boston squadrons against the docks and enemy shipping at St. Malo. We go across flying low. Nearing the target, we go up to about 8,000. Open bomb doors and the target right in the bomb site. Smack across the docks. Motion picture evidence of precision bombing by the Royal Air Force. But the thing to remember is that this was only one target on one day. Now for another. This time the target's the chemical works near Lille. And again, Bostons are on the job. For the little affair at St. Malo, they had fighter escort, though it didn't come into the picture. This time there's no escort, and the job's carried out at extreme low level all the way. Over the sea at 0 feet, and over France at rooftop height. Not far from the target now. Watch the plane ahead of us and you'll see columns of smoke rise from factory buildings as her bombs strike. We shan't see our own, though we can almost feel them go as the camera shakes. Round the clock with the RAF. At station after station there are heavies, including Lancaster's, the heavy bomber of the moment, to be serviced, ready for tonight. For tonight is going to be very, very interesting. 1,000 bomber night. The target, Bremen. In January 1941, Goering, that modest man, said, "When I compare the ridiculous number of enemy bombs with our 100-fold, sometimes even 1,000-fold retaliation, I must really say that no comparison can be made."
Rostock, Cologne, Emden, the score mounts. Next on your list is the target for tonight. The eyes of the world are on it and on you, whilst the enemy wildly apprehends. You now know precisely the next item on that list. Cross it off.
No comparison can be made, says Goering. Well, perhaps he's right, but not quite in the way he intended. Tonight, another 0 hour is approaching. Crews have dispersed to get ready. Carrier pigeons will go with them, to be released only if a plane gets into serious trouble. 0 hours getting near. Night is falling fast. The night of 1,000 bombers for Bremen.
Yes, everything's okay, sir. All bang on, is it? Yes, everything's bang on, sir. Right here. Come in a bit. I have anything else.
successful motion pictures ever obtained during a night operation over Germany, this film was shot by the second pilot of a Lancaster. He had to be ready at any moment to exchange camera for controls, and he arrived over the target shortly after the first bombers. Flying at a great height, he could see nothing but flame and fire, fire and flame. Each speck of light a blazing German building. Easy enough to realize the catastrophe, the concentrated chaos that is already overwhelming the city of Bremen. Almost unbroken lines of fire extend a mile in length, yet the raid is still young. At least 500 more aircraft have still to come. It is Goering's great pride, said the National Zeitung last October, that the Luftwaffe first created the new methods of air war. What a proud man Goering must have been after Bremen's big night. Of course, it's only a beginning, and the RAF plus the Americans hope to do much better in the future. After all, why stop at 1,000 bombers? Our object is to make it impossible for Germany to go on with the war. Meanwhile, our thoughts and our thanks go to the boys of Bomber Command. They may not say much as a rule, but they did describe the raid on Bremen as not a bad show.